Good afternoon, welcome to Ready Steady Craft. I love that little way she does, it's so cute. This is Kate. You've seen Kate before, she was here last week.
I was.
You're really bashing out the crafts this week. And this is me. You've seen me before, I'm Lou. Hi. So we have got Ready Steady Craft for you today. As you may have noticed, it's not live. We apologise. We've got so much on this week.
This one is so in demand, honestly.
Yeah, we'll call it that. So really busy, so we really wanted to get a Ready Steady Craft out to you somehow, so we are recording this super duper early in the morning for you. Kate is going to kindly, and I will as well if I can, kindly jump in on the comments live as you're watching right now. So if you've got any questions, ask her and hopefully she'll be able to answer, and I'll be popping in. If I can't do it live, I'll be there afterwards this evening.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. Leave all your comments down below. I will, as you are watching this, I will be there, just not here. I'll be at my desk.
It's actually better because
Yeah.
you're more likely to see the comments
Exactly.
then. Yeah. So we're working today with Die Cutting Essentials, brand new magazine. What number is it?
It's 83. So just gone on sale, this one. It's
Just as in today.
I think it's either today or it was last week. It's very recent, this one.
Yeah.
But it comes with the die. This issue is a memory box die.
Our memory box have been around for years, haven't they? Yeah, I might just turn our sound. Our sound looks like it's a little bit quiet. I don't know. We've got bars going up. It's fine. Hopefully you can hear us. Whack your sound up, and I'll see if I can turn that up again in a moment. When you're on a hand, should we come down to our hands?
Let's go down to hands.
This is where the exciting bit happens.
Yeah, you don't need to see this.
No. So, and we've got our names so you can see who's who. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. So Kate, do you want to talk us through what we're getting with this while I just fiddle with the sound and make sure everyone can hear us?
Yes. Okay, so as you would expect with every issue of Die Cutting Essentials, you get a really nice, good sized die. This one, it's a 4-piece set. So you can layer up all of these elements. Very lovely little nativity scene there, nice and traditional. You also get, of course, your magazine. I always love Die Cutting Essentials. I think there's always like really clever little ideas in there. So even if you might not make that exact card, it's always worth reading through and picking up these tips for you. And this one comes with an absolutely ridiculous amount of downloadable papers. Completely bonkers amount of papers. So I printed off about half of them here, and time was ticking and I had to get up from my desk and stop printing because there were so many more to print. So go on to Craft World and download these. You don't need to have bought the magazine, but obviously helps if you did. In terms of like making the cards that are in there.
So presumably a lot of the cards in the magazine are made with the downloadable papers.
They are indeed,
I think quite a few I was sort of looking at them and go, oh, something absolutely love. I love Glennis's work anyway. Yeah, so lots of them are going to be using those papers. So if you want to completely replicate any of these, definitely the downloads are going to be the way to go. And did you say there was like 90 something?
It's something ridiculous like that. It's loads. Silly amount of downloads.
Obviously you don't have to download and then print all of them. If you download them,
they're single pages, so you can print one page at a time.
Perfect.
So you can flick through them, see which ones you like, and just print those if you
excellent. So we're going to need some cardstock, aren't we?
Yes.
I have some under here. We've got.
I did bring my folder. So yeah, this is some of the cards using the papers, and I've brought some of those with us. So there's this collection that kind of got like a little bit of a retro vintagey feel, which is nice. So that's those ones.
Love
there.
those.
I think they seem to be up Lou's Street. I also printed out. See, I'm a bit more of a pastel person, so I've also printed these out, which I might have to play with.
Oh, gorgeous! Yeah, I'm really loving Crash. I bet you heard that all right, didn't you? I'm loving the teal, so I think, which is actually kind of like the theme for this cover mount sheet, so I'm going to go with this. It feels very strange not having these comments, so we might have to make a few comments up as we go along just to answer.
Oh yeah.
We'll just pretend people have commented. So won't flick through this too much because we know that you love to have the surprise when you get it home. So we're going to look at more at these dies. This is such a cute die. So you're getting the background, which is kind of looks like it's got some embossing detail on there as well, which is Mary, Joseph, little baby Jesus in the crib.
Manger.
Manger. What's a crib?
It's not something that cows eat out of,
No,
which
it's
is
a
what a
trough.
manger is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, from the French, manger.
Oh, of course,
To
eat. Yes.
Yes.
Do you know what? It's funny. I never knew. I never really thought about it.
Yeah.
Not a trough. That's what pigs eat out of. Oh dear. Yeah, it is early. That's my
It's very
excuse.
early, honestly.
Yeah, I had to wait. I couldn't get to the supermarket to get my breakfast this morning. It wasn't open yet, and I sat there and waited. Okay. Do you have card bases? Do you need
I
card
do
bases?
have some.
Oh, look at her. She's got
Yes.
coloured ones
I've got.
as well.
This is my folder of. I've not got massive amounts of cardstock and stuff, but I've put it all neatly in a folder.
Gorgeous. You're so good.
I would
Okay.
like to know how other people arrange their supplies because I am a nerd. I like to have things tidy.
Which is good, especially with paper crafting. There's so many bits to it. You need to be organised, really, don't you? Or you just lose what you're doing. You've got a set of this, haven't
I've got a
you?
set as well.
You
Yeah.
don't need to share this.
No.
These are so pretty. And you know, I'm even seeing other shapes with this as well.
Yeah, I was thinking that of what can.
Oh,
Yeah.
I might go completely different with that and say.
Because see, so many of these papers are not necessarily Christmassy, but would be great for some winter birthdays and stuff like that.
Nice steel from this side. Steel. It's so good going in the office and getting these all printed out.
Oh, everyone else was cursing me. They were waiting for their extremely important minutes and things like that. And I'm like, can I print out these really pretty papers? Thank you.
Yeah, only 9,000 of them. Thank you. Yeah, okay, so these are just onto copy paper, obviously at home. If you want to, you can print onto, if your printer takes it, cardstocks, things like that. Where's that really pretty paper that I said I saw? I can't find it.
Which one was it?
It was that teal watercolour. Oh, it's there. It's there. It's not
Yeah.
watercolour. It's good, like glittery, watery colour. I'm in love with that. Absolutely adore that.
See, as soon as I saw that one on the papers to print out, I was like, I've got to at least print that one out for Lou.
Absolutely, definitely favourite colour ever. Okay, let's try and create something. Oh, I should get a home folder. I'm going to reach across you. I apologise. There we go. Everyone can see my roots when I do that. Do you know what? Today should have been hairdresser day. Didn't realise I was here, so booked it weeks and weeks and weeks ago. And then I had to cancel it. My daughter's still going. Oh, I didn't remind her actually this morning when I spoke to her that she needs to go there and do that. I need to go and get a trimmer. That's something I did forget to grab. And we've got a fantastic new trimmer as well.
Oh yes, I've not seen it yet. I'm very excited to see it. This is my excited fingers. Ooh,
It's pretty.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I say it's pretty. It's white, but it's,
yeah, but
it's practical.
that corally colour is one of my favourite colours. That and this minty teal and that coral are two of my favourite colours in the world.
Beautiful. So yes, you can cut really big pieces, and that is your. I need to double check. I think this is your cutting blade, and that is your scoring blade. So you've got them both on there. Right, let's make this roughly a square. I like my square cards. I really do. Have you got any idea what you're going to do yet?
I think what I might do is cut out all of the, run all of the pieces of the die through on different cut shades of blue, and then put them together and take it from there.
Right.
A nice square carpet, which, I mean, I'm lazy, I have it already made up. Lou's being good and actually.
Well, I didn't do it properly, to be honest, because I just folded it by hand, got my mucky fingers all over it, and then tried to make it look like a normal card base.
Yeah, that's fine. I think the thing is, you're a professional. Everything you do, by definition, is professional and makes everyone else feel better.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Make you feel better about just botching and rushing your card bases.
That's fine. That's fine.
This is nice, just a nice watercolory background.
Oh, that's pretty.
is a pretty colour. Pretty colour. I keep thinking we have to speak up for some reason. See, if we stand under here and shout, you should hear us. And we've got bars going up, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, and you're probably hearing this being sticking nice and loud.
Yes.
I thought.
Well, we can.
Because that's how it works.
The beauty of not being live is that we can actually edit this video to make the sound louder before you hear it. So that's a bonus.
So, going to start with
1, 2, 2. If you need anything, shout, Kate. I've got a billion tools with me. What time are we live?
3 o'clock.
Ah, okay, 3 o'clock. So I will just come off of a craft store show at 3 o'clock. So I should be able to join live in the comments.
Oh, nice. So I always need some reassurance. When I'm at home and nobody's looking, I'm like, it doesn't matter what I'm doing. So that way, colour up, dye down, is that right?
Yeah, you can do it that way. I personally do it the other way, and this is only preference. So yeah, dye that way and then cut into the top plate, only because I find it cuts better. Don't know why. And if you're doing lots of detail, if you stagger them as in vertically rather than horizontally, you'll get better pressure.
See,
Top tips as we go.
This is why I'm always happy to come and join the room because I learn things.
How much are we missing Nat?
Oh, so much. But she's doing really well. I've seen, she's been posting pictures from photo shoots and stuff. She's still getting to be creative.
Good. I have spoken to her a little bit, so yeah. Yeah, we loved our Nat.
We still do.
Not that we love her, we don't love her now. Are you alright there? Oh,
yes.
looks like they were cut really nicely.
Yeah, nice.
I'm thinking I'm gonna cut this lots and lots of mess.
It's this shape, isn't it? It's just that is not immediately Christmas.
No,
It's
that's
like
why
a
I'm
nice little.
thinking maybe. Oh, it could be a balloon, couldn't it? Oh, I've just given myself an idea. Maybe. Yes, I've got it, Kate.
You got it.
I got it. I'm gonna. Whoop. And I need another colour. Where's those papers? Oh, they're right in front of me. Here we go. Kate, are you able to edit videos?
I am able to.
Good.
Yes.
Just make sure that you're able to increase the sound on this if we need.
I can do that.
Awesome.
So if you're listening to this and it's still too quiet, you can blame me.
that was the idea. I just wanted to be able to blame someone if it's not quite right. So I'm going to use there's a starry yellow under there. Do we need a little bit of tape, I think? Just here. Yes, I did just do that with my teeth. Every good crafter uses their teeth.
Well, otherwise, what are teeth there for?
We've got another die cutting machine here somewhere. I'm sure we've got
We've
loads
got
of
hundreds
them.
of them.
We've got loads of them. It's just finding the plates.
Let me just run this blue through and then I will.
No, you're fine. You've got a lot more to do because I'll get another
No.
machine out.
I'm just going to do these two colours and then see how we get on. I want to see how these two layer up together.
Now, let me look at these sentiments.
Oh yeah, there's some cute ones.
Ooh, I'm going to cut some circles out. I'm not making a Christmas card, by the way. I'm going to make a birthday card.
Oh, you rebel.
Aren't I just? Right, so I think I like these circles because they're funky.
Ow.
Are you alright? Was that a head or an arm?
That was my head.
Oh dear.
I'm
Crafting
not
can be
the
dangerous.
most coordinated of people.
I'm sorry, it's the sort of thing my dog would do. Go under the table and bang he's always banging his head under because I've got quite a big dog, but If you drop food under the table, he throws himself. Well, I've got two, and they both look the same, to be honest. Just mini me and maxi me. And they throw themselves under the table chasing food, and then forget that they're under the table and jump up and bash their head. I love to hear pet stories, animal stories. We're into cats as well, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, we did do a Ready Steady Craft when I was at home, didn't we? And
Yes.
My little cat, bless her, she was sleeping next to me the whole time.
It's gorgeous.
She's so cute.
She's
going to be so grumpy with me today because I've left her on her own all day.
Does she sulk?
She sulks like you would not believe.
Brilliant.
Now, did you want to run something through?
Oh yes, if you're sorry, just finishing my circle. It's a rough circle. Thank you very much.
So now,
yeah, my dog's sulk. Apparently, my dog at the moment is sulking because I'm away, but I'm back later tonight, so I'm expecting an awful lot of excitement when he gets home. He'd better be excited, and then I'm away again for a week, so it's going to be a bit. Oh, I'm excited, but then when are you going again? He'll forgive me eventually. Right, so what I'm wanting is all of the bits, so I don't want to lose anything because I want to use positive and negative pieces and do a bit of paper piecing. Maybe Kate's now in concentration mode. Can you tell?
yeah, well, I can't quite fully zone. I think I need a third colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm going to run it through again. I will keep all of these pieces and do something with them.
Something.
I do something with them. So I've got, you've got like a silhouette layer there, and then this sort of top kind of makes it into like a little bauble almost.
Oh,
and then you've got the background, which has got a little bit of, I'm not sure if you can see some embossing in there.
Oh, gorgeous. I can see it. I don't know if everyone else can. They probably can, because the lights will be shining on it. Now, I don't like to do things in even numbers. Should be odd numbers, so I need to do 3 of these layers quickly. And then I can be paper piecing while you're doing your cutting. Oh, that one's kind of all paper pieced itself, almost. Let's put all those pieces there.
I feel like this is just about the right level of fiddly where it's satisfying to do, but not impossible.
Absolutely. I was just thinking that this die's actually, it's got a nice amount of, I was going to say fiddliness as well. That's probably not the best word, is it? But yeah, fiddliness. It's therapeutic to sit and do, but then you don't get an hour in and think, I regret starting this. We don't have an hour, so, well, we have an hour, but not for paper piecing for a whole hour, because we get nothing else done. Okay, so there's your bits and there's my bits.
Yes.
There are lots of bits. Just trying to release them, because I want to keep all these little waste bits for piecing back in.
You do need to, so what I'm doing, for this one, there's like a little tiny hole under the manger there that I will need to keep in this blue.
Ah, sounds like you're speaking from experience, or have you just noticed?
I've just noticed.
Ooh.
And I was like, I don't know where that little bit is in the green.
Oh no.
So it could be anywhere. It's somewhere. I'm just having
There's the
ponder
plates
as
for
to
you.
what I want for my background.
Isn't it unusual to see pink on a Christmas card?
It is.
But I was going to say, I think it works. I do think it works. Now, I've just had, a little while ago, there's some cards. So I'm going to separate these. Because this is thin paper, the pieces are kind of stuck together. I've given you, Kate, a fine glue applicator if you need it later.
Oh, you are a diamond.
Which you're probably going to need with these little bits.
Yes. I might as well do everything while I'm going through, because then I've got more bits and pieces to play with later.
Die cut as much as possible.
So yeah, I was looking enviously on your fancy glue applicator bottle the other day when I was watching one of your videos. It's like, oh, what is that?
They are good. So these are from Pink Frog. I don't know if we've still got them in stock because I used them on something and apparently they went a bit crazy because I was like, wow, look at these, you need these. And everyone went and bought them. So if they're still in stock, they're on Craft Stash and they're by Pink Frog. And they don't come with glue in them. You put your own favourite glue in there, which is a bonus in my opinion. Yeah, they're just really cool. Inside the lid there is a little piece of metal that sits inside the nozzle here, so you don't get your gluey cloggy bits. Technical term, obviously.
Very technical term, yes.
But you all know what I mean. We both like there's that. So I've got to do 3 of these. So Kate, after this, what are your plans today, or what will you have done today?
Today I've got some more pages to write for Craftwell magazine. So I can't believe we're already on our 5th issue.
I can remember the first one coming out.
It was literally yesterday. The
yeah,
first
I
one.
think so.
But it's going to be our biggest ever. Our art person is cursing me, I think, because of how many pages I'm giving her to lay out. But there are going to be lots and lots, because we're coming up to Christmas. I need to give you as much as I possibly can right now.
Christmas crafting.
Oh yeah. So that's on the table. We also working on something behind the scenes to do with maybe digi downloads and such like.
Ooh.
So if you are a digital crafter of any kind, if you like working with digi stamps, SVGs, anything like that, pop onto Craftwell because look at that teeny tiny little bit of nothing.
Oh, blimey, yeah.
Yeah, pop onto Craftwell because we are looking for testers to help us out.
Oh, okay. So how do we put our name forward for that?
So there's a post on the website saying that we're looking for test crafters, and all you need to do is pop over to there, fill in your name, your email address, what type of crafting you like to do, things like that, and I will be in touch with some of you to there you go.
I guess we need a range of different crafters.
Yeah, exactly. We need a range of different people with different levels of experience, different tastes, things like that.
So don't be offended if you're not.
Yeah, absolutely. It might be that you're too good. Honestly,
absolutely. Yeah, we have to do this so often. We do need beginner crafters, and we often get for like design team calls, for example. We get a lot of experienced crafters.
Yeah.
What's the word? Submit.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, if we've already got 1 or 2 experienced crafters, we can't take everyone on, and it's often we find the beginner ones harder to find because they're a little bit nervous about submitting.
Are you making a balloon?
I'm making balloons.
Oh, she's good. This one, she's really good.
I love balloons.
I'm just playing around. I think, after all, I'm not a big fan of the green with this now.
Maybe change your mind.
So I'm going to go just the 2 shades of blue.
Nice.
I do like it layered up like that, so you just get a little bit of depth. And I'm going to put that onto. We are making a paper crafter of you.
In no time at all, you're going to be. Well, you've already replaced Nat. Brilliant. No, Nat's irreplaceable. Obviously,
Nat is completely irreplaceable.
Obviously, but for Ready Steady Craft. So what's happening next week? I'm away, so Kate, do we need to have a meeting about this and do we need to do it now?
Well, I was thinking I might try and get one of our little softies, perhaps. Get someone who does a little bit of woolly or stitchy stuff. See how I can talk into it. Maybe ask one of our designers to join us if I can work out how to do that. Because again, I do the website and I am useless with technology.
Oh no, carry on. I didn't mean to put that there.
Where's that trimmer gone? Can I borrow it?
Oh yes, it's under here, just under my legs there.
There we go. So many pretty things under this table.
I know, I've got all sorts going on in here today. I'm literally in the studio all day filming and crafting and having some fun, because obviously in 2 weeks time we will be slap bang in the middle of Black Friday week. Yay! And that means a lot of videos, a lot of silly videos as well. Kate, are you joining me later for a video? I'm going to be in the office doing something. In the office I'm going to be filming something and I need a lot of people.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's really easy. It's a nice easy. We won't even be able to see your face, unfortunately, but I need lots of bodies for things. Isn't that funny? This is part of what our job is. It's not only crafting, obviously, and bringing you the best projects, inspiration, and products, but also videos and offers and deals and how to get them across to you so that you love them. It's one exciting job. And then there's magazines. We haven't even talked about the magazine side of.
Yes,
You know. So you have more of a dip in that at the moment than I do, because I used to be a magazine editor way back. I say way back. It wasn't that far back. I think that finished about a year ago. Just over a year. Oh blimey, just over a year ago.
Yeah. Oh, such a
good old COVID.
Simply Lettering was a lovely magazine, and we've been putting some of the back issues up in the premium area on Craft World, because it's just so lovely. It's really,
so if you
really
want to
lovely.
learn how to create hand lettering, so that's brush lettering, calligraphy, there's all sorts of different lettering in there. We've got, so Grace Frozen has just created what's the course called? Is it Domestica? It's online. She's just been commissioned to create one of those courses. She does amazing doodles and things. She was a regular contributor to the magazine. We have Kirsten Burke is the Modern Calligraphy Company. You will have heard of her. I'm sure you will have heard of her. She's all over the place, and she was in there very regularly. Who else did we have? Oh, all sorts. The names all escape me now. Isn't it funny? We've worked with these people week after week after week, and then the names just go. But yeah, fantastic magazine. Do get hold of it if you can.
Yeah, it's really lovely. And the thing is, as well, with those kinds of projects with calligraphy, they are timeless. So
absolutely.
It was, some of the issues, it might have been published a year ago, but that's fine, because it's still good, it's still relevant.
Well, the beauty of it is, once you've learned how to write happy birthday and everything else and best wishes, good luck, in a pretty way, you're going to be using that on your card time and time again, because you can resize your hand lettering to suit, and you're never going to be short of that perfect stamp or die cut sentiment that suits your card. Come on, I just need the last, there it is, the last little bit for this one. Oh, I got tingles on my legs. I think they're goosebumps. Or my skin's recovering because I was in a hotel last night and I ran a bath and I didn't check the water. I checked it with my hands and it was okay, and then I jumped in and I was like, oh, this is hot. And you know when you get it and you think, it's alright, I'll get used to it in a minute, I'll get used to it. And then I did the quick dive out. No, I'm not getting used to it, need to put some cold in. Bad. Very bad. So I think I have third-degree burns on my legs.
Oh,
from hot water. They're not that bad, I promise
That's
you.
me not paying attention. Please do not damage yourself. we love you and we need you.
Wouldn't it be funny if the thing that actually got me was my hot bath water? Not a craft trimmer or anything like that. But yeah, hot bath water. I had a rumour I was hearing a story the other day, and I can't tell you who it is because most of you all know. And she was telling me about how she actually got her hair caught in a die cutting machine, and it was an electronic one. So please be very careful with your die cutting machines, and if you've got long hair, tie it back.
Oh lordy, I'm just leaning right back.
Yeah, can you imagine? Now,
luckily this is not an electronic one.
No.
would have to work quite hard to get myself eaten by that. There we go.
Okay, then my hair's getting longer. Right, I need a craft knife, and there's one here somewhere. I know where
I've got one.
I've got one. I just thank you. It's going to be so much quicker to use yours than try and dig and find mine. Okay, so I'm just going to pop some little slots on the corners of my card. The reason being is the backing paper that's been printed off is copy paper, and I don't know if you've ever tried to glue a large sheet of thin paper down onto a large area. You often get the wrinkles. You're okay if you're using tape, but if you're using a wet glue, you get those kind of, do you know what I mean by wrinkles and crinkles?
I very much do, yes.
In fact,
and I'm absolutely intrigued as to what you're about to do, because this is going to be a life-changing tip. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bone folder. There we go.
There we go.
Papercrafting puns.
Wow, we need more of those. So I've just cut some corners. I don't know if they're quite going to fit. I'm just going to wing it. I haven't measured them. I've just trimmed at the corners, making sure that each end of the line is at least going to be at the edge of my paper. Then I'm going to tuck my paper into the four corners. Come on, get in there. Did you get a coffee in the end? Did you go to the coffee shop?
I didn't, no, because you said you didn't want one.
No,
so
no, I thought
I
for
wouldn't go
you.
just for me.
Oh, I thought you were just going to be going anyway.
No, I was looking for it. That is
I just need to
extremely smart.
extend.
Oh, she's
And then you get a nice, neat finish. Oh, yeah, so I nearly messaged you and said, oh, go on then, bring us a cup of tea. And I thought, no, I won't. I'll go back to the office in a little while this morning, about 10 o'clock, and I'll go get a cup of tea then. So I'm glad I didn't now, because you would have made the effort to go to the coffee shop.
Yeah, but then I would have got a coffee. Basically, I was looking for an excuse to go to the coffee shop.
Ah, okay, I didn't read it like that. I thought you were putting yourself out of the way.
No, I'm not that nice.
Ah.
So we were making our plans yesterday to when we could film, and they was like, can you come over first thing? It's like, yeah, do you want coffee? And she was like, no, don't worry. I'm like,
No, I must admit I don't drink coffee early in the morning. That's usually, for me, it's like kind of like an afternoon drink, if you see what I mean. Coffee's a bit strong for me in the morning, but I do like a good cup of tea. And I even bought my favourite tea bags in this, the supermarket that I was queuing outside earlier. I did manage to buy my favourite tea bags, so when I go back to the office, I can have a good cup of tea. You know what some of these work kitchens are like? They don't have the best cup.
If you ever need a decent brew, give me a shout. We do keep the.
I saw there was a pile, and I saw
Yorkshire tea.
Yep. Yes, Yorkshire tea. I've got them in my car. I've just got, because I'm going away again for a week, so I thought I'm going to get some to put them in my suitcase. Yeah, just spit me out. Sorry. So I've got my nice neat background that I've just glued the corners under there, and of course you can cover this up as well if you want to. And I need to do some positioning now of my balloons. It's a different way, a very different way of looking at this, isn't it?
Yeah. See, you are a creative soul.
Well, I like to look at things differently and see what you can get. Excuse me. What else you can get out of it? Which glue do you want? That one?
Is that going to be best for this?
Yeah, that's the same as this, just different shape bottle. Cool. So yeah, should be fine. It's actually inside these bottles of glue. I have Sizzix Express glue, which is super duper good.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
That little bit of metal that goes inside the thing to stop it getting clogged. That's so clever.
It is really, really clever. I love it. So putting a bit of twine, garden twine, on the reverse of my balloons, because you can't have balloons without strings. It is impossible.
So we are almost Christmas versus non-Christmas right now. So I want to know how Christmassy are people feeling? Because I think because last year we didn't really get a proper Christmas.
No.
I know, like, I didn't get to see my mum or my dad. I did get to see my parents-in-law, because they don't live too far away. So we could see them just pop that down. We could see them at a distance. You know, we could be in the same park and exchange gifts.
You know, you make the best of it, don't you?
But yeah, this year I think because we're going to be able to do more of a Christmas, I feel like I'm definitely going to be going all out.
Oh God, yeah, 100%. I think so many people are going to be the same this year, really making it like. I think we take Christmas for granted, don't we? Until something like this, where you realise actually you can't get together with friends and family. Oh, actually, let's make this the best ever.
Yeah. So me and my other half are going down to my mum's in. She lives just the other side of Lincoln.
Okay. That's not far, is it? I'm not sure.
3 hours.
Okay, that is far.
Wait, where's my? I've got some tweezers somewhere. Just this little tiny bit.
Have you found them? Because I've got some.
Yes. Every time I think I don't need the tweezers.
Yep.
There we go.
It sounds like me with virtually every craft item ever. Every time I think I'm not going to need it.
I actually bought these tweezers because I bought a kit to make a tiny room. It's like a little
oh, like modelling.
Yeah, but it's all made out of paper, and so little bits of fabric and little bits of other things, but it's mostly paper. So that was when I bought my actual first paper crafting supplies of any sort. Was in lockdown. I just saw this tiny sort of scale model of a living room. I was like, well, I'm stuck in this 2-room flat. I'm gonna build myself an extra room.
Definitely. I love things like that. I don't know if I'd have the patience for the fiddliness of it. Is that a word? Fiddliness.
See, I quite like fiddly. That's the thing, like, you know, I knit, I crochet, all of that's very, very fiddly.
It is extremely.
I love it.
I'm fine with it for the first 5 minutes, and then I get bored, and I'm like, can it be done now? So I need things that can be quick, and if they're going to be quick, then I will make them quick. I'm sure I cut another circle somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone.
There was one that was stuck under the plates. Yeah.
Was it still under there, do you think?
Possibly.
I'll have a look. I'll have a little gander. Not this the end of the world, it's just some little circle balloons.
Honestly, this glue situation is so good.
It's great, isn't it? And obviously, as long as you replace the lid. Now, I'm not sure why this happens, but you've got the top lid where you can easily see the metal piece in the middle. I say easily, it's there. But then you've also got this bit comes off too, and you have, I'm not sure quite what this blue bit does, but it's all the same. It's just a bit weird. So I'm sure there's a reason. If you look on the website, it may well tell you why that blue bit and that yellow bit comes off. I think I'm just going to have to glue these circles down. These ones.
Slot it in like that.
I've now got air in my tube.
Oh no.
Put this one up here. I feel like I want some sequins or some sparkle. How are you getting on anyway?
I'm doing alright. It's very pleasing to me when things just fit together.
It's the beauty of die cutting, isn't it? Do I want to use these, or do I want to use my own birthday sentiment?
There are some birthday ones on this sheet over here, but I'm not sure colour-wise if they'll work.
Okay. Excuse me, I'm just shaking my breakfast.
It's very early, people. We need to keep fueled.
Absolutely, it's going to be a long day as well.
It's tough work. I'm sure I have a sentiment sheet in here.
You did. It was the very top one when you came in this morning.
Which means, of course, it's the one
it's
that
now
I've lost.
miles away.
Yeah. There we go.
you very much, Lee. Let your day sparkle. With love, thinking of you. Oh, ooh, will any of them go? No, I'm not happy with the colours.
Yeah.
Thank you ever so much for the offer.
Well, you're welcome.
That's right, I'll use the star. There's a with love. With love will fit. I'm going to take the tag off so it's not a hanging star ornament star. Have you thought about your Christmas tree this year?
Yes, well, I did buy a fake tree last year because we've got a cat.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's always a
okay.
bit of a faff having a real tree. So I bought a white one and did I do this? I wanted it with a lighter button. There we go. I bought a white one and I've got the most ridiculous like neon tinsel. So it looks like a Barbie tree. I love it. Oh, wait,
No, it's done.
it's done. It's done. It's fine.
That's fine. It's fine. I've put much worse layering than that on before. Much worse, trust me. That looks beautiful. Beautiful.
I like these sort of gradient.
Yeah, they're gorgeous. Those colours just go together so well.
You can never go wrong with pink and blue.
I wouldn't usually put pink and blue together, but that looks fantastic. I love it. Right, I don't have. Oh, what are these? Oh, none of them are going to go either, are they? What is it with pink? Oh, actually, the ivory ones will. The ivory ones will go. I think what's. I'm not loving the red on there, but you know what? It's going to have to stay now.
I fully intended to put foam tape under that.
Oh well,
it's
done
fine.
now.
It's done now. It's done.
It's done.
Right, so
Now
grab a
these are kind of
scrap
like.
of this.
I guess these are a bit like bubbles. I don't know. I'll just put things. Just sparkles. I'll put one down there. Do you know what? I think that's got to the stage where if I keep adding to it, it's just going to totally take it over. I don't know if I'm happy or not, but that's how you can make these into balloons. There's an example for you. And what I always do, I always used to finish before nap, and then I'd have a tidy up. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a tidy up whilst Kate is doing her card.
I'm literally just going to pop this onto a scrap of the cardstock I have left over. I think a little with love in the corner will be nice. And then the nice thing about this one is that in terms of cutting it out, it doesn't matter if you don't get it precise because it's giving you a bit of a sort of a colour.
Like the bubble around it. Yeah, I like that. And a lot of dyes will do that for you nowadays as well.
Yeah.
And give you that silhouette or shadow or whatever you want to call it.
Does make
So,
it
what am
a
I
little
doing?
bit more forgiving.
Do you want any foam tape?
Yes, if you've got some out, I will nick
This
some.
one's not so good. This one's not as wide. The wide one's pretty cool. But they're all here.
You should see Lou's kit, it's really impressive. I came with this.
I've got a trolley. I've got two trolleys actually because I've got that grey bag down there that's got my machine in. Yeah, got everything. But I need two. Like I say, I've got a craft store show later. I've got prep to do for tomorrow on Craft Stash. We've got the Card Making Magic launch of the pretty books. They are absolutely stunning.
Oh, I've seen those. Very
Yeah.
pretty.
They are very, very pretty.
very feminine.
So please join me for that
There we
because I'll be demonstrating. Christina has builders at her house at the moment, so she's going to just pop in and say a quick hello, ask them to be quiet for 5 minutes, come and say hello and talk to us about the collection, and then going to leave it to me to demonstrate. It's just one of those weeks where we couldn't guarantee that she wasn't going to get drilling through the wall or something while she demonstrated.
There we go.
Just a little bit there.
And
Oh, it's going back on there.
there we go.
Beautiful.
We have a card.
Fabulous. I love that. Do you know what? When did you first make your card? Or make a first card?
I don't know. A couple of months ago.
It wasn't long, was it? Yeah. And look what she can do now. It's amazing. So you've actually stuck with the original design.
Yes.
With a very Christmassy, and I've gone completely upside down. Luckily, Mary, Joseph, and all of that, and Jesus are not in the balloon, so they're not upside down hanging in there. Decided to leave that bit out. But it just goes to show all of these designs that you get from the magazines, there's always other ways of using them, isn't there?
Yeah.
They're very versatile. They're beautiful.
I think actually that would probably finish it off, just to balance that out.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Extra stars. We like a starry night.
Yeah.
She's going with it. I reckon when we say goodbye, you're still going to be crafting for the next 10 minutes.
No. I'm just going to stick these stars down, and then I'm done. I've got a full day in the office.
So next week.
Next week.
Tell us
what you want. Tell us who you would like us to invite on, or we can still papercraft. I can try and rope someone in on the papercraft side.
You could have a go.
Who would you like us to?
It's up to you. I quite like the idea of having a soft craft hour because even though I don't get a chance to do soft crafts very often, I love to watch them. I love to watch things come together. If they're projects that you can kind of get done in an hour.
That's the tricky thing.
I'm
I'm working on a jumper at the moment, and it's going to take me a couple of months. So you would be with me quite a while if you were waiting for that to be finished. But like last week with Nat, I did just a little hat of the Bernardo snowman.
Oh yes, the little black hat. Yeah. That was good. So
that's better.
Next week, if you're watching now, I don't think you'll be live on YouTube, will you? You'll be live on Facebook if you're doing it. Yeah. Will you put it on YouTube later?
Will do. Yes.
So if you're looking for us,
and it'll be on Craft Stash as well. On Craft World. Oh, it's early in the morning, folks.
We know.
It will be on Craft World as well, so you don't have to have a Facebook account to watch it, even if it's only shown on Facebook, because we embed it into the. So these are your bits.
That's fine. I will tidy up. Don't worry. And I'm going to. I know. I'm not giving you that back. I'm keeping that. The magazine. There we go, everybody. Should we come back to us?
Yes.
We better stand back a bit because we're both actually, for ladies, we're actually quite tall. So we got in here this morning. We're like, oh, we have no heads.
So we're having to stand back a little bit.
Thank you so much for joining us. Apologies for not being live this week. We're as good as live as we could possibly get. And Kate will see you next week. And
I will. Yes.
Oh, 2 weeks' time.
Oh, yes.
2 weeks' time. Ready Steady Craft will be on the Tuesday at 3 o'clock as usual. It's 3 o'clock, isn't it?
It's
3 o'clock. Thank you. I will be with the lovely Nikki Hall from Polka Doodles, and we've got a very exciting stamp set. So not just a Polka Doodle stamp set, but I'm not going to say any more. Just join us.
It's very nice.
Yes.
I've seen it. I get sneaky previews.
I know.
Best thing about the job.
So please join me and Nikki in 2 weeks' time, and join Kate and a surprise guest next week. Take care, everybody. Thank you ever so much.
Thanks so much for joining.
Bye bye.